This place has great dumplings. Just had lunch here. I had steamed vegetable dumplings, pork dumplings, steamed pork dumplings, and beef noodle soup. And the beef noodle soup was a little on the greasy side, but that was expected. But the vegetable soup dumplings were particularly delicious. I'm in the Philippines. Today is Saturday, January 10th, 2025, and I'm in Manila. More specifically, I'm in Makati. Makati is one of the 20 or so cities within the Metro Manila area, I'm told. I got here a few days ago. Today is my day 4 here in Manila, and I'm just vacationing. I'm not sure if vacation is the right term for someone on retirement, but that's what I'm doing. I'll be here for a few more days, and then I'll go back to Bangkok. It's not my first time in the Philippines, but it is my first time since relocating to Bangkok. And ever since relocating to Thailand, I can't help but compare all these Southeast Asian cities that I visit to Bangkok. And that's what I've been doing for the last 4 days. And actually Manila comes out on top above Bangkok in several categories on my ledger, and one of which is the pollution. The level of pollution is lower here, surprisingly, than in Bangkok. Of course, I wouldn't say it's clean. It's not good, but at least visually it's clear. In Bangkok, on a bad day, the haze is so thick that it looks like you can just cut through it with a knife. It doesn't look that way. It's very clear here. It's been this way for the last few days. And although I do smell some fumes from the car exhaust fumes and from the motorcycles, I guess, it's not really that bad. I'm told, the security guard reminds me that Makati is the safest, cleanest, and the most upscale city of all the 20 or so cities in the Metro Manila area. And I see all these security guards. Of course, the guards at the banks are to be expected, but even at the restaurants and different shops, there are many of them. So I'm sure that's good, and that's what keeps the city safe, is they have a preemptive effect. But on the other hand, I wonder if that implies an underlying public safety issue. But anyway, since it's safe, that's great for me, and that's great for the city. The cost of living seems to be slightly lower here than in Bangkok. Based on my cheap hotel, I'm paying about $30 a night. Of course, it's an old building, but it's good enough for me. It's very spacious. And the food. I had some meat skewers the other night. They were 20 Filipino pesos each, or 3 for a US dollar. And they were delicious. And even at these restaurants, prices are quite low. Yeah. But I don't see anything special or unique about the city. I mean, the city, Makati or Manila, has some skyscrapers and modern shopping centers, but I don't see anything remarkable. I don't see any interesting architecture. They're just very ordinary. And another thing is the noise. I mean, the traffic is no worse here than in Bangkok. There are just as many cars and motorcycles, if not more, in Bangkok than here. But it's not as noisy as here. There's a lot of honking, sometimes shouting, and a lot of sirens, police and ambulance sirens. I'm not hearing it now, but it's very common. I hear it all day long. And the food. For some reason, I see more Chinese restaurants than Filipino restaurants here. And I had Filipino food here a couple of times, but I had more Chinese food because Chinese food is really good here. The Filipino food, they're good food, but and I hate to disparage anybody's food, but they're not my taste. You know, they're very bland and they're limited in the type of food and spices. So I think I'm gonna walk the other way. My hotel's in the other direction. Yeah, and the temperature. Yeah, it seems to be slightly cooler here than in Bangkok. So, yeah, I usually sweat profusely around this time of the day in Bangkok, but here not so much. And I feel it very comfortable to walk around. Yeah, of course, it's unfair for me to compare any food of any country to the world famous Thai food, but yeah, Thai food is, you know, it's it's in a class by itself. It's great. Yeah, I saw some YouTube videos comparing the Philippines to Thailand or Bangkok to Manila before coming here. And the consensus seems to be that Bangkok is a better place to live and to retire. And I tend to agree. And I see a lot of Westerners here, not quite as many as in Bangkok, but still quite a few who appear to have retired here. And I'm sure they have good employment, financial or family reasons to be here. And that's great. And it is a pleasant place. I'm glad I made the trip. It's a good place to relax for a few days, but this visit just reaffirms my belief that the Bangkok is a better place to retire. Another reason that many YouTubers cite for their preference for Bangkok is healthcare, the quality of hospitals and the entire healthcare system. Hopefully, I won't have an opportunity to find that out for myself. Yeah, these security guards are everywhere. I even saw a security guard manning an ATM. He was just sitting right next to an ATM, guarding the ATM or protecting the users, I guess. Yeah. Otherwise, the city is it's very unremarkable. The people are kind. They're friendly. And I have no complaints. I've had no problems, and hopefully it'll stay that way. I'm sorry? Food. Okay, maybe a little later. Okay. Like I think he was asking me for food, money for food. Yeah, but. Yeah, now I'm back at this restaurant. I'm headed back to my hotel. Yeah, so it is a nice place overall, but nothing quite stands out to me. Okay, what else? Yeah, that's about it. So I'll be here for a few more days, and everybody have a great day. Bye.